Guys, I think I might have just watched my best movie for 2024, and any other person should just wrap up production and come back next year because it is over. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So tonight I'll be reviewing a movie and it is titled Suspicion. It is showing on Prime Video and it is a film by Tosin Igho. It's a very amazing movie starring a brilliant actor Stan Nze and my all-time favorite Uzor, Arukwe and Omowunmi, Dada, and other amazing actors that you're going to see if you're going to be seeing this movie. Now, let us dive and fly right into the review. Honestly, this movie is supposed to be in the cinemas because Prime Video does not deserve this. Prime Video does not deserve this well thought out production. What? Anywho's, before we get into the little details, the plot holes and blah blah blah, I just want to take a minute to appreciate that this movie was well done. The feel of the movie, the look of the movie, the opening scene, the inciting incidents, the tension, everything is there. It's a mystery, it's a thriller, it's an action-packed movie, and I truly love it. This is without the whole tiny things they missed here and there, but it's generally a really good movie. Now, Nollywood has not had a great year this year. Because I've not really seen any movie that stands out. Unlike 2023 movies were bangers. 2024 has not been good to Nollywood at all, because I've not really seen any movie that is, something I will see and say, wow, let me go and watch it again. But then this particular movie comes with something very different. I won't really say it is something we've not seen before. It's something we might have seen before, but it was done differently from the ones we've seen before. I don't know if you're getting my point. It is well thought out. Like when I say they sat down and thought about this movie, they did put a lot of work. The performance was amazing. The storytelling was amazing, but it's not something so spectacular.
I dey sense juju by touch. I fit see wetin don't happen. But for ordinary eyes, I dey use the obsidian rock, show them wetin their eyes no fit see.
So the opening scene of this movie is a really catchy scene, and immediately you want to see what happens. You want to know what happens. It throws you right into the lion's den and you are tensed. You're on your toes. There's no time to waste. We're in for the action. We're in for the mystery already. We're trying to find out what's happened. And I think we remained like that to the end of the movie. That is what keeps you in the movie. That's what keeps you glued to the movie, because from the start to the end, you are trying to find out what happened, what is going to happen. So in this movie, a little girl is kidnapped, and this little girl happens to be the daughter of Rogba, and she's also the goddaughter of our lead character Voke, played by Stan Nze. So she's kidnapped by this group of men, and after a while her father was targeted. We're going to find out how it happened and who was behind it at the end of the movie. And the death of Rogba did not make sense to me at all. I could not connect. After everything that happened, the ups and downs we went through, I'm telling you that we went through ups and downs in this movie. And maybe I wasn't paying much attention to the movie, which I think I was. I paid a great amount of attention to it, so I don't know if I missed something, but the end of this movie felt as if it was just used to cover any mistake that might have happened throughout the movie. The person you're suspecting is not really the suspect, but the person you're suspecting is also involved. It was so confusing to me. So after the kidnap of this girl, our main lead Voke is out to find who is responsible for the kidnap of the girl and the death of his friend, right? But then there is a time skip, and it's as if he leaves that particular issue and he's out there solving cases for people, finding out who did what for people. And it's just like a superhero with a superpower, a Nigerian superpower, because it's a mixture of Nigerian juju. So it's not over the top kind of magical thing happening where he can push things and light will come out from his hand. It's not that type of thing. It is quite would I say, it is a mixture of traditional juju and modern day something like that. But yeah, it's a superhero kind of movie, superhero with a Nigerian superhero with a Nigerian superpower kind of thing. It was really good, and the juju, the whole magical thing, black magic, wasn't really too much to the extent that we're like, hey, you know how Bollywood is now, how they do their thing. It's not like that. So, like I mentioned before, I can't really place my hand on the ending, the revelation that happened at the ending. If you watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. The revelation that happened at the ending, I can't really place my hand on it, or maybe I'm not a master at demystifying movies. Probably there's a theory behind it, and probably there are people that are very skillful in demystifying movies and bringing up theories and finding out how things happened. Probably somebody must have connected the dots, but after the whole thing that we went through in this movie, the very end, the revelation that was made, I could not place my hand on it. It disoriented every other theory that I might have come up with, and that's just so. For the performances in this movie, Stan Inze is a brilliant actor. I think I've mentioned it earlier. He's a very good actor, and you can feel him enjoying playing his roles. In most of the movies that he plays, it's as if he embodies the role and he enjoys playing those roles, and you can see the effort he puts. Also, Arukwe had a small part to play in this whole movie, but his role is quite significant because it pushes us forward. And yeah, he comes up later in the movie. I don't even know. It's as if this movie is kind of shaky, but it was covered up with the whole, black magic and the action and thriller, and we're all in suspense. We're trying to find out what happened, that we forget the storyline. We forget that the storyline is kind of scattered here and there. I don't know. Like I said, there may be people that are skillful in demystifying and coming up with theories. I'm not good at that. I work with what I see, and from what I've seen, I think this will just confuse us with the whole bass beach. You understand? All those things were really great, but there is some kind of shaky thing going on with the storyline. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So, what do I think about the movie? I love the movie, especially the choreography of the fights, the action scenes. The choreography was really great, though some graphics were a bit shaky here and there. But yeah, I mean, some special effects were a bit shaky, but it's fine. The choreography was beautiful. It's not out of the world, but yeah, it's up there. It's getting there. It's a good movie generally. The movie is really good for what it is. Okay, it keeps you in suspense throughout because you don't know who is who at the end of the day. Yeah, but yeah, it's a good movie, and I think that you should give it a watch. Like I said, I think that it is up there as part of the best movies of 2024. I've not really seen anything that stands out yet this year. I've seen a trailer of Jade Shiberu's movie coming out this Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. I think the title is Christmas in Lagos. It's coming out in December, and Jade Shiberu is a very good filmmaker, so we're hoping that we'll see good films before the end of the year. But then after seeing the trailer with a lot of people, crowd and glamour, people dressed up in colorful outfits, the whole party vibe, the whole Lagos feel of a movie, and we've seen a lot of that. I just hope that it's something different, and it's not all about that carrying a lot of bunch of cast and putting in one place and making this big movie. At the end of the day, the story is flat. I don't know, but I trust Jade, and I know that she's going to come up with something beautiful. Anyways, for Suspicion, the movie is great. I think you should watch it. It is showing on Prime Video, and yeah. Well, that is the end of my review. Peace.